to go? Hello there, Vince. Hey, listen, Alfred again. Hey, listen, Kenton let me know that you're going to be needing some biographical material from me, and that's just fine. Okay, so let's see. So I've been married for, it'll be 28 years here, December 30th of this year with my wife, Donna. And she's my high school sweetheart. And she's my first love, and I've never been with another woman apart from my wife. Now, of course, you're a male, and I know that every other male that could listen to this will know that don't let that look too shiny, right? You know, it's always a great battle, but she's my one and only. I have 6 kids. My oldest is 27, and you know, that's my boy Micah. And then I have a daughter that's a junior in high school. She goes to Gaither High School, and so she's the last one of the Johnson, the youngest of the Johnson clan, coming from my area there. Let's see. Born and raised right here in Tampa, Florida. I actually graduated from Robinson High School back in '87. I actually became a Christian going into my junior year, so the end of my 10th grade year, but heading into my junior year, I went on a missions trip to Jamaica, and the people there were impressive to me. The teenagers there were impressive. Their love for God affected me. I ended up committing myself to Christ over the summer, going into my junior year, and I just never turned back from Christ. Just never turned back. Just kept plugging ahead. When I graduated from high school, I went directly to Bible college. I paid my own way through. It's Christ for the Nations Institute in Dallas, Texas. What a beautiful experience that was. That was where I got my feet wet in terms of community activities, community ministries. Of course, they didn't tie it all in. They just sent us out. They just sent us out into the different areas of the community. So we did just about everything. We did the sidewalk Sunday schools there. We preached open air downtown. They sent us into old folks' homes, some of that, but nothing was conjoined. It was never just one community that we're looking at building, roots, getting roots dug real deep. It was more just for us to get experience at the various outreaches that are out there. Some of them were dangerous. We'd go into Louisiana during the time of the Mardi Gras and stuff like that, and we'd preach open air right in the middle of the streets during the Mardi Gras. You know, you'd have people peeing on you from all kinds of stuff, beer being dumped on your head, all kinds of stuff. We had all that stuff happening, but that's where we got our feet wet in terms of community ministries, and that's where I began to see the effectiveness. That if we go out there, people's lives are being changed. I saw it with my own eyes, and it moved me. It moved me to always be involved in the community. Don't hide behind the pulpit. Get out there and help people. They do respond, and even to this day, people know when you care, and they know now that I don't have to go out there in order to be successful or anything like that. Now they know that I'm out there because I care for them, and it's just a beautiful thing. I went from Dallas after I graduated from Christ for the Nations. That was a strictly Christian school. There was no other kind of curriculum that we used. It was strictly Christian. And it was what a beautiful experience. But I found that I wasn't really being trained in what my secular counterparts were learning. Because of that, I came back to Tampa and actually went to both the local college and then to the University of South Florida with a minor in psychology, whatever, and then a major in philosophy. And I did that on purpose, just to find out because I was still young, just to find out the major arguments for and against a society believing and following Christ. And then, of course, a variety of other topics were covered during that period of time. And so that's my actual, formal educational background. Most of my knowledge in terms of ministry has come from just experience, just being out in the community. It's just what I do. I do have to admit I don't get involved in too many different organizations. But we just dive in. I dive in at the community level. That's just what I do. And let's see, what else might you need to know?
That's good.
You thinking that's good?
Yeah.
Okay.